And we're back with our Menesthei series here. Just taking a quick look, I did confirm the game does end in 27 BCE, so we've got about 30 years left to make the most, grow as strong as possible, go for that high score, and see what glorious Menesthei can achieve here. Looking at a few other things, I did some trade-off camera, and that's it. So we've of course taken this part of Aquitania here. We're looking at perhaps going after the Averni. We do have a CB on the Averni. We go after the Averni, it will be them and 3 allies. Averni, of course, are a decent size. I don't think I could actually take all their territory in a single war. Not even sure. Yeah, I couldn't even get down to any of the war score cost reduction ones. By ones, I mean technologies there. So basically, I'm stuck with, whatever I can kind of take from the Averni in this first war here. So I will need to go sooner than later. As a big overhaul with not being able to have nearly as much commerce income, we of course are mostly tax-based now, which means our income just actually plummeted from losing so much commerce, from whacking a whole bunch of little guys that were trading from us. So that was something I did not expect, and I will definitely keep that in mind in future games going forward. So that may force me to go after something like Rome or something earlier in other games. But so we are still converting, but part of the reality is, there's only so much our conversions and civilization growth can do in 30 years here. It's not to say it's not worth something. Just wanted to show and highlight our capital here again. We're at 277 pop at Menesthei Lemon. Compare that to the 113 of Rome, or where's it? Here we go. The 161 of the good old Magarudian Magadon Empire here. 119 over there. We've got some quite big settlements, but I think we still win for largest. They got a 120 there. They definitely have multiple metropolises, which I am in the process of working on. We got 129 from Metropolis and Babylon, right there. So we're definitely holding our own when it comes to population count of things. Let's look at Alexandria for fun here. Another 128. So we've got our 107, our 277, and then a 94 over here. So just with all the new territory to go to and the extra amounts of buildings we could be slamming in each one of these to raise the civilization rate a bit, we've got just tons of room to grow in our empire. Far more than we'll need for only 30 years left. I do want to get the British Isles wrapped up. I don't think I'm going to do that now. I think I need to be preparing for a war with the Averni. Of course, we've got now a good amount of income, or, well, a good amount of profit coming in every month from getting rid of our mercenaries. So, wait for the month to tick over and see how it goes. Yeah, making just over 50 a month. So, got the Great Temples being built, fortifying the territory, I think. Yeah, everybody's got what they need here. I could be dropping foundries. I just don't think it's going to be worth it long term. Also, there may be a way to do this, to see who you're trading with. There we go. Let's see our exports to Latium. Wish there was kind of a quick way. See how much you're exporting, so I could see, like, hey, if you attack the Averni, this is how much it's going to cost you, buddy. But I do not know any ways to check that easily. But, so the basic game plan is just taking a look at our legions too. We've got a lot of, that's weird. So there's those pops there, so I don't know if they're moving around internally or going other places, but we support 36 out of 33. Oh, you know what? I take that back. That was the event where we got the random. Hey, we want to join up and help, guys, with light infantry, light cavalry, and an archer, which really was not that great. So, let's see if there's an easy way to get rid of you guys. Can't really tell if there is. Split in half, disband unit. Yeah, no, we don't want to disband the entire thing. Yeah, I don't see any quick ways to do that. I know you can work veterans and things like that, but that's not what we're looking to do. So, well, long story short is, I think we're in the point where we're just going to be taking all the money we make and kind of slam it into our military here. I'll wait for a few months to build up. Oh, we're actually missing a Tribune there. So let's take a look. You're a coastal guy, but man, you've got a 9 skill. Got a whole bunch of naval guys there that I'm not going to need. And yeah, just taking a look, I mean, it comes down to all the way to a skill 4 to finally find somebody be actually good at this, so. So we'll see. I'll definitely need to build up Constantina back up, and I probably will build up Baetica big time. I'm always worried about making Baetica get too large compared to the other ones, just for power base issues. But this late in the game, I'm not sure it's going to matter. I'm also going to definitely raise Legion in Numidia and raise one in Mauritania. Just in case Rome does come a-knocking. Maybe we can finally see some Roman Celt conscripts from Celt areas. And 2 heavy infantry, a lot of light infantry. So they're still running a lot of light infantry. Of course, our heavy infantry will beat the heck out of light infantry, so that's good. At the different buildings we've constructed, we've done all the useful ones. Well, not all the useful ones. Hold on, that was a heck of a misstatement. We've done all the ones that are critical, at least I deem critical. The assimilation and conversion buildings. Just things are looking okay there. And just because we've had so much of those Friends in High Places event, it's been quite exceptional. Not needed to worry about provincial loyalty a lot. Well, you're handling the food shortage. So we'll give it a few more months, let some AE tick down here. And actually, can we stab the pig? Always a good question. No, we cannot stab. Well, what would that be? An extra plus 15 until 703, so another 5 years and we could do it. We are running morale of armies, so that's good. Okay. Settle a new territory. Alright. We'll do that. That's nice. And inventions. Now the question is, what am I going to end up doing with inventions at the very end here? Final... just under 30 years, about 29 years. What really matters? Could get a little bit less AE impact. I don't think... I'm not sure any of the techs here are going to make or break anything, really. So I'm not... in some ways, I'm not actually sure if it matters what we pick. A little bit of overall happiness. Well, I mean, if we end up going deep into war and deep into AE, that does matter. Could try to get down to 0. That would take a lot. But it would help on the manpower. Once again, never had a man problem so far, though, and I don't think worry about it too much. Army morale recovery. 5% omen power and 5% morale of armies. That might be an interesting one to use. Get a little bit more export value, get a little more tax value. Cultural administration. A little bit of extra influence, a little bit of extra assimilation speed. That's not a bad one necessarily. We could try to get some extra, 30% on our commerce income, which, with it rapidly falling, not worth terribly much, but it is definitely worth still something. It's basically, what it looks like, oh wow, we're sitting on almost 54 plus a month here. And while that is good, my gut is that's going to go very quickly as soon as you start mass recruiting a whole bunch of legions here. Because I know it is. So we may need to just do property taxes, be safe. The other thing we could do is go for futurism. So just a little bit of heavy infantry discipline. Our guys just fight better. And a little bit of loyalty of generals later. And we are going to be raising a whole bunch of legions very quickly here. So you know what? We could get an extra 7.5% experience on those guys. Also, sapping probably will help speed up the wars. So I think we are going to go for this. So get 7.5 starting experience there and some heavy infantry discipline. And of course we're running heavy on heavy infantry, so that will be useful. Till then, we're just going to keep saving up a bunch of cash. Lost our governor. It's an interesting governor. 78 loyalty, really good. In the wrong culture. Gonna hurt the tax. That matters too much. You'll hurt research, that doesn't matter. A little extra commerce. From a family that's good to keep happy. Because, say if I had another 100 years or so in the game, I probably would be, throwing in a whole bunch of libraries, a whole bunch of marketplaces, really kind of beefing up this stuff. But with the fact of the game winding down here, I just don't think that's probably the best use of cash. Well, let me rephrase. I know it's not the best use of cash, but if I was going to convert this game and keep playing in CK3 or something, which I actually don't own, and they took into account, how built up's the province and the mod, like some do, yeah, I'd care about that. But it's kind of one of the paradoxes of ending a series with a definite timeline is your decision-making changes at the end if you're trying to do as much as possible. That's why a lot of like E4 World Conquest, you don't care about your AE just going completely off the chart at the end, or your overextension going completely off the chart at the end, because you're not going to need to stick around and worry about it. Check the food situation in the capital, make sure everything's fine still. Oh yeah, beautiful. So those guys are good. Still, because we get so many slaves coming in here, we've still never completely even converted the capital. Still only about 78% Hellenic. Thessalian still, I don't think it's ever been over half. I mean, still a lot of Celtiberians and Iberians just hanging out here. Just look at that migration attraction with all those stinking aqueducts. It keeps our population capacity up relatively high, and we also stuck the holy site there. So having to do it over again, probably should have stuck the holy site in like a different settlement to help it get it into the metropolis state, but we did not. Just realized we're missing our spice bonus in the capital. It's national citizen output, so that's actually a pretty useful one to get back. So as soon as we get another trade route, and who knows, I might just do a capital import improvement. Yeah, because look at this. Tax income from Menesthei Lemon, our capital, is only 5. And they've got a whole bunch of unique modifiers there. That's why it's so stinking hard to rack up serious amounts of tax income in this game. So we'll probably get futurism here in 2 seconds. And then we're going to start mass recruiting again. Now, as far as my next techs, I'm not sure if I come down to military sponsors and get the supply limit up. Pitmasters would be good long term just because we have so many guys. We're right now paying about only 45 in army maintenance, and that's about to shoot up and probably double here. Sitting on 1,500. Let's take a look. That's looking good. That's looking good. Only a few years left, so you know what? Let's start mass recruiting and get ready to get going. Let's take a look. Do we even need this army down here for starters? Nope, no barbarians can come out of here. Barbarians can come out of here. There's just... Oh, you know what? I don't think... Nope. Civilization's value's too high and holding it down. Okay, well that makes that easy. You get to come up here. So we're going to start overhauling our army placement. Now, of course, we can still... Well, it can't be raided out of there. So this is all fine. You, on the other hand, still do have some barbarian. So I will need to have at least one force here in, what, Numidia to handle any barbarians that come out of here. Because they do like coming out of there, as we've seen. And heck, those barbarians are smart. They'll even attack a fortification if it's not that highly fortified. So... Okay. Let's just move the armies into a... Well, you know what? Let's just recruit now, and we'll worry about the exact positioning later. So we got 2 different stacks here. So you can have about, what, 6 more, so I'll give you a cavalry unit. Let's do another 2 there. Yep, helps if I actually click it. Okay, both you guys have donkeys. You're okay. You end up with a set of engineers. I probably should give you guys a set of engineers also. Oh, you're in very poor health. That's unfortunate. You're about to kick the bucket. Okay. You just have 1 levy currently. Well, that makes that easy. So there. Go up to 8 cavalry. 2 light cohorts. We're definitely going to need an extra, what, 2 mules there. Let's take a look at this. Oh, you need some engineers too. It's going to cost me 314 bucks. 8 maintenance is going to be 9. Okay. So definitely getting bigger. It's good. You guys are still over, so there's nothing I can do there. We'll raise Mauritania's Legion. Okay, this is a lot of guys. Oh. So hold on. You're a 7 military, which isn't the greatest thing ever, but you've got good stats for this, so... Then, for the tribunes that probably won't be deployed, I probably should throw in some kind of crappy family members. 75 years old, you're not going to be around too long. Put you in. Okay. So there's that. Mauritania's got about 20 slots, so let's go worth 2 of those guys. And I guess I shouldn't really be doing engineers, because we're not even we don't have the tech that actually helps them salt the forts down, now that I think about it. So they're actually not very useful right now. raise the Legion there. You know what? Heck, do an extra supply. Okay. Africa can raise, is actually started able to raise some levies above the base 4. That's interesting. I just don't think I should take that Legion out in Numidia, though. And I'm not sure. I should actually even raise the Legion in Numidia just for the cost of how things are going to be there. You're good, you're my capital guards, not much is going on there. You guys are done, Baetica. So let's let time tick a little bit. And I want to see the... Okay, you have time to get set up there. Yeah. Okay. Let's get you there to where it's, what, higher civilization rating, 36. Well, we can fix that. Just go right next door. Okay, let's let the month tick over. I want to see how much. Yeah, okay, down to 31 a month. Still good, though. So then, we actually are going to need 2 extra tribunes here, because each guy's actually going to have a stack they're leading. I like Massalian. You're an 8 skill. You're a 70 skill. Okay. So let's look at you. Where are you currently? You're right here and you're moving around up there. First taxis is there. You're in the city. Oh, you're in the settlement. There's the city. The settlement actually has better. Yeah, it does. Okay, well, let's recruit it. So, the first one. Give you another what? So we've got 33 we can do, so basically we need to add 15 and 15. So, do 1 mule there. That. We'll do that for now. And yeah, because engineers are very expensive, and I'm not getting the full use out of them. Of course, I need the first one to lay the roads. That one I don't have an issue with. Buying a bunch of engineers after that has not been a cost-effective move on my part, I'm almost sure. 5. Okay. So that. So you're at 15k. Because the reason I keep this in such smaller stacks is, you know, if I was invading mainland Italy here, you know, got a good amount of settlements with very high supply limits. Invading Gaul here, you know. So many supply limits are not going to be great, and even if I got a, you know, bunch of extra techs to help me out there, it's still not going to be the greatest. You know, I guess I'd have to get all the way down to army surgeons, and by that point, yeah, okay, I would have racked up all of these extra ones. But just in the short term, I don't think that's going to... In fact, I know it's not going to happen in the short term. Let's just say it what it is. So you were at, what, 26 fighting cohorts, an extra 4 for a size of 30. You are at 28. So you're a little bit lower. So you definitely need the extra oomph here. 26. No, wait, you need it. So you go there. Okay, fixed up those guys. Any other ones? We raised Numidia now or not? Because actually I'm wondering, can we just leave Africa here to deal with this? And the answer is no. They only have a 3,000 stack, and I've been seeing stacks coming out bigger than that. So I think we're going to raise a small stack in Numidia. Maybe I shouldn't. No, we'll just keep Numidia the same. They'll use levies. So we'll get Mauritania to also start coming up here. But then we go hard after the Averni. People are moving in position. They're gathering food. Stacks. So the first tax is, yeah, you need a commander, and then you're going to get split again. Okay, these guys are starting off with 32 experience. That's pretty good. Now the morale's going to need to tick up, and spoiler alert, that's going to take probably a while. Wink, wink. So our leader's marshal sucks. It is just atrocious. So you're there. You're there. Then you also. Okay. Second tax is a Constantina. Do I want to split you any smaller? Yeah, I want to split you once. Okay. Things looking okay. I think they are. Let's take a quick look through our buildings, because we're actually doing okay financially. We need to slam down any new buildings here. Okay, you're going to need to keep growing. That's the biggest thing. There's more promote growth, promote more pops. You're okay still, you're okay still. Doing okay, but let's do one more marketplace. You're gonna need aqueduct eventually. So, manpower's recovering, no problem. Freedom. Some slaves become freemen, or we get a boatload of cash. Yeah, I like the boatload of cash part. Okay, we're almost. I guess we'll just drop some foundries, get some extra money. Because I think we're really kind of covered elsewhere. Oh no, no longer grain. What shall we ever do? Yeah, freemen are a little unhappy. Let's get something freeman-like, basic metals. Do the trade there. Yeah, no, I'm taking that small hit. Everyone's got the morale back. Let's take a look. Any final changes that I should be thinking of? Yeah. Okay, that's good. A new Tribune. So wait, you don't have a leader out. That's why I was looking. Let's make sure all my legions have army leaders. Okay, you've got leaders deployed. You're fine. You guys are fine. Yeah, probably went overkill on putting 4 guys in there, because I definitely did, but doing okay on money. Just because that's a few extra wages I don't need to be paying. And, is this the time? Is this the time? I'm gonna let the monk tick over. I think we're okay there. We're gonna stab that pig. So now we're going up a little bit. And I guess because now I'm wondering too, how much trade am I getting that I'm gonna suddenly lose from attacking the Averni here and friends. So maybe plus 15 is not enough. Maybe it should wait a few more months. I don't know. Still waiting for some troops to actually get in position also. So I guess, let's take another quick look. What if I decided to go elsewhere? Don't think I will, but... eventually we'll want to take these guys out too, just so we can have the mountain passes to hopefully defend against Roman. So you know what? I will fabricate the claim on you. And, okay, is there anything else I need to think of before I declare this big war here? And the Averni only have about 880 very useful pops. They're not that big, pop-wise, but I'm just because, I mean, let's face it, they're going to be recruiting mercenary stacks. I'm going to have to deal with that. I think I should be okay, though. Decent amount of things in position. So I'll just quick refresher, who are the Averni allies? Okay, yellow over there. This little purple guy up here. And this green guy over there. Let's take a look at Rome, see what Rome's doing. Still engaged in their civil war, which has basically been put down. There's only Malta left. See, Rome really, because of the civil war here, Rome, the Roman rebels took a bunch of territory, and then Carthage came in and took a lot of that right back, so... Now, could I demand territory from them? Could threaten to, or... It's a lot of AE for just a single territory. Oh yeah, and I could threaten for basically these little territories here, next to Rome, of all things. And yeah, these are small little provinces, not worth much, so I'm not going to pick up AE like that. It's just not an efficient use. But, okay. You see, because my commerce recovered up to about 93. Well, let's see what happens here. We've got our fleet up here. That's the only Averni port. So let's let our fleet get in position. Get outside the Averni port. And... see, that navy has been a pretty... we needed a small navy at least to go up here and take the British Isles. We definitely overbuilt, considering we only needed a big navy to take on Rome. We have not taken on Rome, so thus spending all that extra money on the navy's not been useful. But much rather would have had that money, because that would have been a lot more buildings. But I did think Rome was probably going to come after me, and they have not yet, so... Okay, any other final things? Save the cash, we'll see what happens. Alright, let's roll the dice and go after the Averni. Oh, that's nice. We can see what they're importing from me. Spice, glass, base metal, salt, furs, and stone. Okay, so that's neat. So let's see what the other little friendly guys are importing from me. You're not buying shit from me. You're buying nothing from me. I guess who's your final ally? Yeah, so only the Averni are buying anything from me. So, that's interesting. Should I switch to a bellicose stance? If I switch to a bellicose stance, that's going to hurt my cash. But I do get minus 10% war score cost. So it probably would be useful. Problem is I'm not sure I can afford to lose that money, so I'll stay in my current stance. But, alright, enough dilly-dallying. It's time to do this. Massalia may have some problems here if they come down, because I don't have a 3k legion right there, but led by a rank 4 commander. Okay. Okay. So I'll fix the trade, and then I'll see you in 2 seconds here. Okay, we're back after fixing our trade, and we've declared the war, and it's go time. Okay, you get to go there. See, I don't think I get any benefit. No, I don't. From my siege engineers yet. And I could eventually have, what, a 2 benefit. 2 points of siege ability benefit from them. So that's kind of the one thing I really regret not having, because we fought so many stinking siege fights. And, go there. You'll go there and hang out. I mean, you could flood in there. That's asking you to go a ways and kind of expose yourself. Actually, no, you've got friends coming, so... Ew, that's some impassable terrain. I didn't see what's going on there. So that's also impassable. So this is actually a choke point. That makes it very interesting now. Not quite sure where the fights are going to go down here. I also don't know how well fortified the Averni are. You know, what kind of fort law they're on. The cheap one would allow me to salt just a little bit, or not. Lost our orator. You're a 5, but you've got the scholar trait. Let's go for it, see what happens. So we'll see what happens with the manpower. That should be fine, and if I do start having issues with manpower, I can always call down on Artemis in a few years. That's a 16.313 manpower boost, so that's a pretty significant amount. Oh, okay. What the heck is that stack? Not expect a... What is that? That's what, a huge stack of a bunch of levies. It's 4 different levies. They got a little bit of heavy infantry in there too. It's not just complete crap units, so... Okay. I mean, I can target that, yeah. Let's go there. Just go there. I don't want to be horribly outnumbered in that fight initially. Okay, it's okay. You've taken that. That is a little capital province. Oh yes, only 250 guys they're defending. Good. The more forts we can seize, the faster. Okay. So you guys are going okay for now. Where are these guys going? Come on. Yeah. Okay, you're still redeploying to the north. Not sure what Menesthei is going to do. The only potential of a fleet fight is, what, here? That's their port. No, I can't capture a port. There's their fleet. They're not going anywhere. Great. Let's check you. You only have 300 strength. That one really caught well at 250, so, okay. Okay. You'll be there in what day? 9th of December. You'll be in the 14th of December. So we'll have you wait 5 days. 3, 4. 13th. There. These guys will try to run around a bit. Shouldn't matter too much. You go there. We've got these stacks split up, which is great. So we should absolutely just decimate this. Yeah, look at that. Initial start. They've got shock, we've got shock. Oh my gosh, how did the Averni have no discipline? The Averni literally have no discipline. Our morale is huge. So I think they're... Well, they come back a little bit. This is going to be a slaughter. Yep. Okay, he's confident. Great. Killed a bunch of troops. Even better. Okay, we need a governor. Which family is... I only have 5. You're not the right party leader. Well, I'll put you in there just so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's go for the stack wipe. Oh no, they're gonna make it out. Okay, well that's fine. We'll go for the next fight then. Let's take a look at what we need here. Could do elephants, but I'm not running any elephants. It's interesting, though. Where's precious metals? Base metals, precious metals is covered. Recruitment speed I don't care about. What am I missing? Dies? No, no. Basically just looking at the green check marks. Okay, wild game, but that doesn't matter. Furs doesn't matter. Do leather bonus. Not really worth too much to me, though. Could always do an extra source of iron. This is more tax income, so that's not bad. Don't have any amber. Yeah, we'll do some iron. Get a little extra tax income in the capital, why not? Still plenty of food there, so. Okay, you are levies. Okay, so you go over there. So you come over here. So actually, we'll probably need to go support that. Make sure they're okay. 219 left. Good, they're going for that fight. Which means we're going to need to go help. Almost immediately. Yeah, they're building up their garrisons, so... It's worth to fight that garrison? No. But, your spare unit, you can come around and help. Your spare unit, you can come and help. Get our armies more focused up. Oh, they decided not to go for it. Shock your best tactic, yeah. Okay. They're forming up their armies there. Wow, flip the siege last second. The fight's gonna happen no matter what. You guys have got some pretty good experience because you're one of the freshly raised units. So you've got very good starting experience still. Perfect. So that gets all this covered. And actually, can you go up there? Oh, holy moly, you can keep going. Okay, let's look at the fight here. They got reinforced. Alright, now of course I need to reinforce my guys. Countering my shock tactic, but that's okay. We'll go there. You form that siege. Everything's okay. Starting to reinforce, and you keep holding on. Wow, I don't think I needed the reinforcements. Oh, lost a good chunk of troops, though, holding that. Now they're reinforcing some failure. Which we like. cohorts. Those are 3 supply train units. What the heck? They've got 3,000 supply train units? That's way too much. Okay. You actually want to go over there? I think you should probably go over there. You're a merc stack. So you know what? Do I bounce that merc stack? They've got me 2-to-1. Their units don't look particularly good. So we're going to go straight for them. And yeah, you are going to come over there and... No, keep advancing over here. Okay. Okay, I was going to flip back to the Averni. That's fine. I don't care about that. Okay, stack wiping some troops. Stack wiping more troops. Some levies showed up to help. That could be an interesting fight. Deployed to Tribune. He gets a little extra martial. Man, his stats are pretty bad. Yeah. Oh, you got completely beat up. You're gonna come back and restore some units. Okay, still moving in, taking a bunch of territory. I guess you're the first. You're the no. Trying to figure out what territory we should be taking. You're out of here. Honestly, we're probably just going to try to seize as much Averni territory as we can, because I don't think I'll just do a new. So far, so good. Be able to take all this. That's how much? It's only 19 war score is what we're demanding. So you know what? We might be able to take most of the Averni, if not all. You're not in this war, right? No, you're not. Okay. Yeah. Gosh, that's harsh. Lost all the infantry there. Yeah. I'll keep them moving. That was a good stack wipe. Catch that stack. Carthage wants to trade. Great. That didn't cost me too much. Lost of commerce with Averni. But well, Menesthei is gonna have issues. Oh yeah, how about I get you coming? So, we'll come back. We fit. Where do we go next? So I can get another wipe. Okay. You're there, you're there. Okay, you're going to be reinforcing, then I'll bring you back out later. I think you're ready to go over there and support them. Because if I can get next to basically some of these little guys, I can start, especially these guys, to hold mount passes against Rome. Except, well, once I'm close enough, I mean, Rome will just be touching me outright. But, whatever. We'll just seize as much territory as we can, because... Okay. Some levies. We're going to need to save the money to found a whole bunch of cities as soon as this is all over. Okay. Well, that's nice. I'll wait for them to lock in, and then I'll kick their rears. Okay. Refitting. You're locked in. Go help. Got disciplined. Okay. You've won that. Good. Just keep advancing. Okay, because you need to fall. You're getting there. You're restocking. So fights are winning. You're probably going to need some support, though, because they keep coming in. Okay, good victory there. So you need to go there to seize this. You don't even need to come down to help, so you need to roll to the north. Yeah, because then we can seize everything here in the south. Let's see what it'll look like. So that's 45 war score. It'll be close. So I think this is probably a good stopping point. Let's take a quick look at some stats here. We've got, that's 53 BC. We're up at 4.2, almost 4.3 Hellenic Messalians. Population's 9.7. Looking at our Strategic rival of Rome, they're at 13.1 with about 6k Hellenic Romans. So we definitely have closed the gap big time. So that's part of the other strategic reason. I'm getting stronger than Rome by not fighting Rome, so why would I need to fight them directly to get stronger? But, so there's that. I'll see you in the next episode.